Martinelli.
Martinelli is just, I don't know
What's
what else to say.
What's his excuse for not playing him all year? Like,
it's just so obvious.
So that's weird.
I mean, what else do you want from a winger?
Yeah.
And you know what? What else I love? I mean, he attacks the defender. And whether he gets him into a perfect spot or not, what you can count on is that the defender is going to be worried and on his heels and trying to stay in front of him. And that's all you can ask for everybody else in the box to do something. Get open, find a place, do something.
Rarely
what
does.
Else I love too, though, is when the ball switches to the other side, Martinelli holds his shape. He stays way out there, and he understands that I'm an option for you guys if I stay way out here.
No, yeah, he just his work rate, and the aggressiveness, and he's almost like tyranny. The way they make a move, they get to the byline, they cross it. No screwing around, no plan, no doing a Willian or a Pepe.
Yes.
There's none of that in any of their games. They're very direct, and they're always able to get that cross. And with Martinelli, he has a different variety. Like, he's thinking about how he wants. He's not just blindly crossing the ball like a Bakary Sagna or a Bellerin. Like, he's making a decision to try and make the right cross at the right time. And his work rate, his skill with the ball, he's tremendous.
Hey, there was a great camera shot. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and I don't get going back to Arteta. What would be his what would be his excuse if you asked him? He's too young, or he's been coming off injuries. We wanted to bring him back slowly, but I mean, the guy's been healthy for a long time now.
Yeah,
so.
And even with the bring him back slowly thing, it's like, yes, but that still doesn't explain why in these games when we were lagging with no energy, you didn't sub him on at least. How come you're not bringing him on at least to inject some energy into the squad?
Right.
Why didn't you do that?
Right. You did the same thing with ESR. You brought him along slowly because of his injury, but then you started playing him consistently. You never did that for Martinelli at a point in the season where we needed it. Who knows?
For sure.
I mean, when
we had that good little run going through January and part of February, all that or whatever. But then it was like, as soon as we started lagging a little bit, Martinelli was healthy and he was ready to go. And it was like, dude, let's go.
He kept putting Abba out there. He kept putting Willian out there for that little stretch. And it was just, there's really no excuse. And that goes to further illustrate
to go to your point, though, where you were talking about how it's not just blindly crossing either and stuff like that. But he had that one play where Ceballos kind of tried to set him up to go around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But he mixed his steps up a little bit, so he didn't charge like he normally would. But Ceballos cut into the box, and Martinelli saw him, and he realized, and he quickly figured out, all right, I need to touch once by this defender and then flip it back, and it was perfect. He put it on Danny's foot.
No, he gets it. He gets it.
The kid gets it. And I mean, to continue to praise with so many young guys on their team, he's 19.
It would be wonderful if we had a chance to see all those youngsters play more together this year to get that experience under their belt heading into next year. But to go back to Arteta, who knows what he's thinking at this point? He's all over the place. We'll see Thursday. It's a huge match for us.
Yeah,
it really is. Yeah. And I just think he's lucky. I mean, Arteta is lucky. He's a lucky guy. And I just think, hopefully, I'm hoping maybe this is wishful thinking. Some of that luck can rub off for Thursday because we need it.
Twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Thank you for tuning into Caught in Two Minds. Please head on over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and review. All feedback is much appreciated. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at CITM Podcasts, at Guna Rush, and at eMarshall Comedy. The music of this podcast is brought to you by Statics. If you like what you hear, please head on over to staticsmusic.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Statics Music. That's STATX Music. Peace.